Welcome to the 2024 Summer Schedule and Registration Release. I am Mr. Mike. I'm one of the founders of Active Minds Learning. I help create all the experiences and themes each summer. I've spent all day making a video for you, and this is not it. We're having a technical issue with some of the video, and it probably won't be solved today, but I wanted to get um, the registration and schedule out to parents, and I just wanted to give parents some updates. So we're going to ad-lib this, kind of go off the cuff, so bear with me so we can kind of bring you up to speed. Let's start with the themes and schedule. We sat down in October. We spent about 3 months planning this out, coming up with different ideas on what we could do with the kids academically with the themes, where we could go with special experiences, looking at every opportunity possible. And I have to say that I really believe this could be the best summer ever. That's saying something because last summer I thought the exact same thing, and we had some really special things. We were able to take the kids to Aladdin on Broadway, where we partnered with Disney. The kids got to work with choreographers from Aladdin to do a workshop, a hands dancing workshop, if you will. Um, then actually got to go to Times Square to see Aladdin, the actual, and the big number that they learned was in the show. It was an incredible experience for kids and exposure to something that's completely unique. Um, every kid last summer, we took 4 locations, 205 kids to the White House at the same time, albeit in 20-minute increments. But we were able to give them the experience of the history of the White House, the past 200 years, where history has been made from every president, from John Adams to our current president, Joe Biden. Um, it was a really special experience. And that being said, I still think that this might be the best summer. Um, we are an organization that is driven by ideals and feedback from parents. We come up with great ideas, but parents help hone some of these ideas and how we're shaping the organization and what we're doing. And so last summer, we got a lot of feedback when we sent our survey out to parents, um, on what we could do different, what we could do better, what could be different, what we could change. Um, Overwhelmingly, we heard a lot from parents and even campers that they wanted more trips, bigger, better experiences, more experiences. Um, and we've developed a program with that in mind. And I'm happy to say that the first big difference that you're going to notice this summer is that almost half the weeks have a double swim. That's 2 swim trips in a week, not just one. Logistically, it's hard to do it every week, but where we could, we put it down. We have more in-camp experiences. We're bringing an art teacher to do in-camp art projects with the kids when there's camp days. We're bringing in the mad scientist a lot of times. And if you look at some of the weeks, the write-up, what you'll notice is it's not just an anchor trip and an active trip. A lot of them have 3 experiences now. Like, for example, when you look at Animals Week, the big anchor trip will be to the Smithsonian's National Zoo. The big active trip, spoiler, is Great Wolf Lodge. But if you read, there's an in-camp experience where Dr. Michael Schwedick, the reptile hunter, is going to come to camp and have this kind of hands-on reptile show with the kids. They're going to get to touch things, snakes and amphibians. I will not be doing any of it, but he does have like a 500-pound python named Yellow Python named Banana Boy. Read through there and you will see that a lot of these weeks have multiple experiences. With all that being said, the median activity fee went up about $8. So I'm happy that it wasn't huge. We were able to keep it down in a lot of different ways, um, and still be able to bring more to our families and to our campers. Um, that being said, as well, two new things: activity fees. Now, the deposit historically has been a two payment system. Half your activity fees are due at registration, the other half in June when we make our final payments. If you register before March 1st, you're going to have two options, not one. You can do that half um, activity fee at registration, the other half in June, or you can do a three payment plan where you do half at registration, half in April, half in June. That way, it can help bring those activity fee deposits down, especially for our families with multiple kids. Um, so you just need to check that off in your registration, which brings us to registration. Last year we did DocuSign, which was really, really great, but it literally cost $7 per kid per registration. It was a fortune. This year we are going to do it through Brightwheel. So you will get a registration packet in your Brightwheel account tonight or tomorrow morning that you can fill out digitally that will register your child. It's time stamped, um, and we'll do all the billing and everything all digitally. If we have any problems, we'll let you know. This year, the registration fee for the past couple of years has been $60. That goes to your camp shirts, a communal fund for toys and materials and things like that. This year, it's going to stay at $60, but you're also going to get a third shirt. Okay, so you're going to have two regular shirts for your field trips, but we're going to add in a third shirt, a Rash Guard swim shirt. And this is a safety feature for campers to be wearing when swimming, so that way it can highlight them as one of our campers. That way when we're looking at the pool, I'm looking for all purple. And I can see all my swimmers, including at Great Wolf Lodge and Hershey Park, which is always a big thing when kids go to the boardwalk. Lastly, I want to highlight a couple of experiences that you're going to see on the registration that we're particularly excited about and proud of. The very first thing is that there is a Lego week. We've worked with Fox's Lego Masters team, the Brick Brothers. They were in season 1, and they are going to come to camp to do a 4-day workshop with the kids. With our younger Group A kids, they're going to do a Lego Masters themed challenge each day. Each day will be a different one. They're going to use creativity to solve whatever problem that they have with their partner. The older kids, it's going to be a little bit more involved. It will be a Minecraft themed Lego interactive world for multiple days where they have to build their own Minecraft world using Legos, and they're going to interact with it. So like they could harvest trees and turn them into gems, which then they can use to purchase something. Things can happen within the world that might affect their Lego creation. It's going to be really engaging. It's going to be facilitated by the Brick Brothers, who will show them how to build certain things, kind of help them along the way. And it's going to be really amazing because it's not one thing, it's 4 consecutive days. So that week, the anchor trip of having the Brick Brothers there is the big trip along with swim. There's no active trip because there's 4 experiences. The other big week that we're really excited about is Magic Week. And I've had an idea for this for several years, but I've never been able to find anybody who is better than just like a local magician. We've reached out, worked out all the details with America's Got Talents, Mike Super. He was a top 5 finalist in season 9. He was on the Ellen DeGeneres show for Magic Week, and he is an illusionist by trade. However, he likes to call himself a mystifier. He likes to mystify people. I am really excited about this because he is going to do a show just for our Active Minds campers at CCBC at their theater. His shows are interactive, So everything he does, he's pulling kids up to interact with him on stage for whatever illusion he's going to do. His words are, these kids will never forget this show. It's going to blow their minds. So I'm really excited on how he's going to mystify us. Another really good week I want to bring up is Mystery Week. And I had this idea several years ago in almost like a Agatha Christie / Knives Out movie, like Clue, where it's an interactive mystery. The kids are going to go to the Cloisters Castle. They are going to travel back in time to the 1920s, and they are going to interact in a live action jewel heist. It will involve Iggy Einstein and the family jewels, and somebody at this party is going to steal them. There will be actors portraying characters that the kids have to interact with. They're going to have to interview witnesses. They're going to have to look for clues. They're going to have to solve puzzles in order to return the gem, the diamond, back at the end of the event. Each one's going to be differentiated for each different group with different challenges, different puzzles, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's really going to get the kids into this whole mystery noir theme, which we're really excited about in terms of what we can do with the reading program this summer. So that is a really big one. You will receive a link that will give you a full rundown of each week, which is on our website we've uploaded. If you have any questions, I'm available anytime. Just give me a call. We cannot wait to see everyone this summer. Thanks.